On this episode, we talk about the supply and demand of content, Twitter polls, and do I compete with others or myself? Hey everybody, this is Gary Vay, Nerd Chuck, and this is episode 166 of the Ask Gary V Show. Just had a little fun experiment on Periscope. How many people are back? 40, 50? 400. Okay, that happens fast. What's up everybody? Glad to have you back. I'll let you watch the show. Thank you for that. Before, we just jumped on Periscope. I had about 700 people early on this Wednesday morning, pre-Thanksgiving. Big shout out. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody who's celebrating it in the US market. Very quiet in the office today as people are traveling and getting home. Thank you team for being here. India tomorrow for you? You flying tomorrow? No. Today? No, you're staying. So happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Decided to bang out a show early this morning. Have a new video out, a new movie. Stefan, maybe you can play it in parallel in an open space here for a few seconds while we're talking. This new movie speaks to fitness entrepreneurs. I think that there's a lot of people in the fitness entrepreneur space hacking, a lot of bull crap on Instagram right now, and I kind of wanted to call them out, that they're putting in the work for their abs, their ass, and their muscles, but they're not putting in the work for their business. I was pretty proud of it. I hope you guys check that out. Stefan, let's link that in Facebook and YouTube and share that up. I'm so fascinated by the share virality in the Facebook environment and want to find new audiences. So I'm gonna throw a right hook here. If you like it and it's relevant, please share that up on your Facebook account. India, good to see you. I'm in a little bit of a better mood this morning. As a matter of fact, I may even make a Jets prediction, I decided. And I really didn't think I was going to, but some people have motivated me. Truth is, I actually don't know what's gonna happen. You've got two teams that are really struggling in the Jets and the Dolphins. And so, whatever, AJ's here, it's good to see, with a cage. So India, I think today I'm not as salty. Yesterday was quite salty. A lot of people liked it. I didn't realize how many people liked Salty V. Salty V. Hashtag Salty V.
So easy with your name, it's so good.
You know what's interesting? I am scared to think what the episode would have been on Monday, because I literally said I don't want to do it, which is the only time since we started the show that I didn't do the show when I could have. The only time. If you thought I was salty on Tuesday, imagine the salt. I mean, I was like the, who's the department that takes care of stuff when it snows? Sanitation, yeah. I mean, literally, the level of salt that I was bringing on Monday is like the New York City sanitation department before a 28-inch storm of snow. I was real salty, so I know you guys enjoyed it on Tuesday. Who knows what the Monday version of it would have been. But India, let's get into the show. All right. Riley.
Do you think that content...
Sorry. I'm in a better mood today.
Really hyper.
Riley asks, do you think that content marketing is watering down internet content with unimportant and false information?
No, I do not. I think that crappy and false information has always existed. It exists every single moment that you live. The amount of crap and wrong information that is going to be spewed at the dinner tables across America tomorrow by family members to each other is staggering. Uncle Rick is going to pound his fist about politics or about football or about why Facebook is bad, or a million other things tomorrow. And so humans are really good at having the ability to put out crap and false information. I think the internet just happens to be a place where they dump that. And so I don't think content marketing has changed the dynamic that will be around forever. My friends, one of the good things about watching my show is you can start picking up themes because there's 20 to 50 pillars that I will play over these 175 episodes I plan on doing for this show all time. Kidding. And I think the thing that will probably if you really pay attention, you'll pick up on is, I don't think that many new things are happening. I just think there's a current state that then allows humans to do their thing. And so, yeah, I don't think content marketing has created a bigger supply of crap. I think that supply of crap has always existed. We're just communicating in different places. You like that one, Dia?
Message, not the medium.
Message, not the medium. It's pretty consistent pillars.
John asks, after watching 165 episodes, I was wondering if you get more satisfaction competing against yourself or versus others.
I don't compete against myself at all. It's why I struggled with fitness, which is an ironic time, because I made a new fitness movie. I don't know if you guys heard. Stefan, you can put it right here and run it in parallel while I'm giving this answer. I'll give you a little room for editing. I'm really bad at competing myself, so I'm not trying to make the show better in episode from 123 to now, from 92 to now. I always love myself. I'm always thinking that it's good and that I'm good. I know it evolves, but I'm not competing with myself. I'm really bad at that. Again, back to fitness. I didn't want to run a minute faster or have 20 more pounds. That wasn't what it is. I wrote a fitness article about how I needed to be accountable to somebody else. That was my hack. I'm very good though competing against other people. I hate everybody else that's putting out business content, podcast, and video. I want to destroy them. I hope all their podcast equipment melts tomorrow, and I want to be the only person that talks about business in the world left. Thus, I get all the audience. I win. You lose. Podcast McGee. Yay. So, you know, I think I compete against other people. That's what drives me. That's how I roll. But I'm completely all in on me and my team. You know, the Jets have 2 or 3 former Patriots on their team, Stephen Ridley, Tompkins. Right now, I love them with all my heart. That logo goes off their helmet, they go somewhere else. I despise them with all my heart. I'm very on team me, team my things that I like, and I don't compete within that self. I compete against everybody else around it. And it's funny, it's how I handle VaynerMedia. They're on my team, they're my employees. I love them, even though I still love the employees that once worked here. Claire, mutual friend of ours, you love Claire so much. I love Claire Stein, love her with all my heart, just not as much as I used to, because she wears the New York Times logo now, not the VaynerMedia one. I can't help it. I want to destroy Claire now. Claire, I love you, but I want to destroy you. You know, like that's just the way it is. That's the game mechanics, that's how I think, and it's very real, and it's interesting when you get to really fall in love with an employee, you know, that has been with you. We've had a couple that are with us for 2, 3, 4 years that are recently leaving, and it's very painful for me. I get sad, super lower lip, you know, like lower lip, you know, and but I want to destroy their faces the next moment because they're putting on a different jersey. I just can't help it. It's just the truth. Yeah, but you know what's funny? But I also, and you guys know this, I still interact with them. I help them with their careers. So even though I get pissed at players after they lose a game, they go and shake the other team's hands, and I used to get really mad at that. Truth is, I'm a hypocrite because I do that, because I'm doing that behind the scenes. And so I felt compelled to share that because I don't want to be a hypocrite. It pisses me off. I wish I didn't. Like, I wish I could hold the line, but I don't because I like them. I love you, Claire, but I hate you. India?
Jared asks, Gary, do you have any questions that you don't know how to answer for yourself?
Yeah, there are some questions I don't know how to answer myself. The number one being, when you pay forward, when you take 15 minutes to speak to a former employee to help them with their next career move because they made a mistake in leaving Vayner, not you, Claire, but like, you know, I question if all this paying forward, doing the right thing, will I one day, when I'm not the height of my power and execution, or when I run out of time and don't achieve the things that I should have achieved, or will I recontext and say, cool, I made these things, but I'm also a great person and everybody showed up to my funeral. Like, I'm always wondering, will I ever have a moment where I become bitter or regretful of the disproportionate amount of non-value for me things that I do, and the question really becomes, which one am I more full of shit on? That I want to buy the New York Jets, or that I want everybody to show up to my funeral? I have 2 very opposing pulling actions in my life, which is I want to be this very likable, noble, great dude that everybody talks about at the dinner table. I want all of you. I literally, this is so sick. I desperately want the 3 of you to like tell your grandchildren about this great man that you worked with. I mean it. I really do. It's so important to me. But to do that, you have to do so many things that are not in your best interest financially in the short term, and I'm just curious. The thing that I don't have answered for myself is when I'm dying, and I'd like to, by the way, I'd like to not suddenly die. I'd prefer to die a little bit slower so I can ponder, because I like pondering. When that's happening, or at least I think so right now. Maybe when I'm 104 and be like, this, shoot me in the head, kids. When I'm pondering it, I'm so curious on, because one's gonna have to give. It's gonna be real, I'm trying to walk the tightrope, and boy, I think I'm really doing a solid job, but I'm not sure. The question that I don't have answered for myself is, am I gonna like the way I played it? Because I'm consciously playing it. I'm so in tune to what's going on with me. Am I gonna look back and be like, good job? Because every time, I just turned 40, I look back at 20 to 30, I look back at the 30 to 40, and I guess that's what I'll probably always do, because it's pretty consistent now, is there's a lot of good, there's things you nitpick, I'm sure everybody does that. The regrets, can I minimize the regrets? Because I think having regret is the most unfortunate thing. Meeting a 70, 80, 90, 100-year-old who regrets that they didn't have more fun, didn't spend more time with their family. That's the cliche one, but you'd be surprised how many people regret not doing more for themselves. So, I don't know. It's kind of intense. That was quite real. That was really real.
Can you ask for an update on the shares?
Can I, what are you trying to growth hack here?
I'm curious.
Well, I'll give you an update on the shares. So earlier, by the way, what I was referring to at the beginning of the show is I asked a bunch of people to share the content. It was at like at 150 or 20. What was it?
122.
It was at 122, and then we went to.
Sub 400.
It was like just under 400, and then last time I looked at the beginning of the show, it was 497.
It's 526, so it's quiet, I would say. Cool.
Video from Rob.
Video from Rob. Bo knows.
Yeah, look how crazy this is.
Gary V, Rob Cressy with Bacon Sports in the house, having a little Gary V party over here. Want to know, what do you think about Twitter polls, the engagement, monetizing them? Drop some knowledge on me.
First of all, the best part about Rob is, no joke, that literally felt like, Rob, I'm gonna make a prediction. You watched wrestling as a kid. That was literally like a wrestling promo. Rob's like, this Thursday night at the Civic Coliseum, Gary V and I are gonna throw down some Twitter polls. I think Twitter polls really work. I've been getting a lot of engagement in 2 or 3 that I've tested. It's very simple. Humans are basic. They see like, do you think this person should be president? Yes or no? They click the button, the engagement's high. Monetizing them, I think, is a long tail play. You're not gonna monetize them, Rob. Twitter will monetize them. It's on their platform. More engagement, they'll run into their metrics. For you, for me, for others, for all of us, it's an opportunity to engage our audience on Twitter a little bit more often. I think if you can get really good at it and get clever with your questions, or win in a long tail niche, there's some real opportunities. I think that a very smart Twitter poll strategy for personalities on Twitter is a very good place to go, and a consistency to build a cadence and a brand as the pollster on the platform is the only extreme upside. For everybody else, it's a nice tactic. So for 4 to 5 people in the world, they'll break out as maybe a pollster on the platform. For everybody else, it's just a way to like get a little bit more engagement out of your audience. Though Twitter is not like Facebook, where that engagement then leads to a proxy of more people seeing your tweets. Everybody's seeing all of your content. Maybe you win on less about how many people see it, but people paying more attention to you because your polls made you interesting to them, and now they're looking at all your content. So I think it's a very long tail value prop for people.
Stefan asks, Gary, would you rather travel back in time to meet your ancestors or forward to meet your future relatives?
100,000% go backwards and meet my ancestors. I'm also the byproduct of being unfortunate in a place where I didn't get to know 3 of my 4 grandparents, which is on the low end, I think, so that kind of stinks. I knew 2 great grandparents, which was awesome. but they died very early on. Well, actually, my great-grandmother died later, but my great-grandfather died when we first got here, who I was very close to, Dziaduszka Shaya. And so I would go backwards because the cool thing about, I mean, they're both cool because the thing you look for, it's all very selfish. You're like, oh my God, my great-great-great-granddaughter is so similar to me and like does things, but for me, I don't know, I like the backwards. I'd like to see like my grandfathers, to see what they're like, to see what I pulled from them, my great-great-great-grandfather and grandmother. I'd like to see like where it came from for me, and so that's what I would do. Cool. That was it?
Yeah,
That's awesome. That was a nice kind of family thing.
Yeah.
A very smart strategy, Indy. I don't know if was that your strategy? Yeah, it was a very good smart strategy. Have a wonderful, wonderful Thanksgiving. Really, really enjoy it. Question of the day is, where are you going to share and spend your Thanksgiving in the U.S. market? And for anybody outside the U.S. market, what do you think the Jets-Dolphins score is going to be? And then for everybody who has no idea what American football is, just say hello. Yeah. Prediction. 13-12. Dolphins. And that's just, yeah, it's just gonna be a crappy game. I don't even know if that's, you know what, that's not a prediction. That is not a prediction. I know I said it, it's not a prediction, because I just said it. It's not a real prediction. I can't get motivated to make a prediction. I don't feel in tune. I feel out of tune, so there is no prediction. You keep asking questions, I'll keep answering them.